Hey, we're Team 2537, the Atherton Space Raiders, here at Atherton High School. We're a high school level robotics team that does FRC robotics in Columbia, Maryland.
What is FRC?
So, FRC is a worldwide robotics competition with about 3,500 teams that every year competes from January to April. They move up from local competitions to a world competition by building a big 30-inch by 30-inch, 150-pound robot to fight its way to the top in matches of 3 versus 3 to move around different objects every year.
How is the team run?
So the team is entirely student run. We have mentors, but they don't really do too much of the planning. They're just here to help when we ask for it and when we need it. We are run by 2 co-captains, Fallon and William. They're great. I love them. And then sub-team captains, such as for software, for fabrication, and for electrical. Then there's other assorted captains of stuff. Like me, I am our closet manager, and we have a strategy manager.
What are the sub-teams?
Hi, I'm Lola. I am electrical lead, leader of the sub-team electrical. And what we do is our main job is to wire the robot. And that mostly consists of putting on all the motors, wiring those motors, wiring the sensors, and making sure that the robot can work. And our main job is to work around mechanical and support the software team, meaning that, let's say software, they need a camera mounted somewhere so they can see on the field. We help them mount that camera. And we do all those little things, such as just all the sensors, cameras, and little things that you don't even think about.
Mechanical is the actual building part of the robot where we assemble things, put all the components on, build all the components, design them. What we specifically do is once the people from the design part of mechanical design the actual robot on the online CADing software, they give it to the other part of mechanical, which is the actual manufacturing part, which is that's the lead I am. So we just build the robot, essentially build the drive base, all that stuff, and then we pass it on to electrical so they can put the wiring and stuff in. And we're essentially there the whole build process.
So what business development does is we raise the money for the robot and do a lot of the additional stuff on the side. So building these big robots every year takes a lot of money. We need to spend over $30,000 annually just to get team costs covered. As such, you talk to grants and possible donors to get money covered. And beyond that, we also work on things like merchandise and upkeeping other general things like working on team events. And in order for the team runs itself.
So strategy is looking at all of the information given to you for a certain competition and figuring out how to utilize the information to make something work as efficiently and productively as possible for all intents and purposes.
Hey, I'm Matthew. I'm the software lead for the Team 2537, the Space Raiders here at Atherton High School. Software is a group of trainees, rookies, and myself, the lead, and we take the time to dive deep into the software and control systems on our robot. We contribute to the robot by actually writing the software that our robot runs during competitions. That's entirely autonomous and also includes how we interact with drivers during the teleoperated portion of the match.
How does the season go?
Okay, so we have four major parts. We first train our rookies, then we give them like a little pre-test with Bob and Bunny Bots, different competitions to prepare them for the season. And then we have our actual like build season itself, where we have 6 weeks to build a robot, and it's completely student led. And then from there, we go into our competitions themselves, and that kind of ends up the year.
How can you support the team?
With all the competitions, meetings, sub-team projects, and all the fun and amazing things we do here at our robotics team, we need a lot of money. Over $30,000. This money goes to training, outreach, and competitions. But it takes a lot to get this money. We need sponsors, donations, and your time. Mentors are also a great way to support the young kids who are going through their journey with STEM.